Number two, at some point, you're going to have them growing apart because they're each trying to build their career. And what that means is that you're going to have Fa working with other people, Charlotte working with other people, getting to know other people, having chemistry with other people, being intimate with other people, right? Whether as friends or as otherwise. You're going to have them exploring and feeling new feelings. And what comes out of that, no one knows. The future isn't a guarantee. Facts. 'Tis true. What is up, my beautiful people? It is your girl, AMA, aka Amma. Welcome to the AMR, your one-stop shop for amazing book, movie, series, reactions, and reviews. So today I'll be reacting to Charlotte's Confession, okay, by ZubZone. Without much ado, let's get it. Let's go. Okay. So this is the confession, right? And it occurred, I believe, 5th to 6th July 2023. Okay.
ตั้งแต่เริ่มต้นเลยนะของEnglot อะตลอดเมื่อวานครบรอบ1 ปี 3 เดือน
Yesterday was the 15-month anniversary.
เขาเรียกว่าแฮชแท็กของคำว่านิยามของคำว่า Englot เกิดขึ้นมันไม่มีอะไรที่ไม่ธรรมชาติเลยนะสำหรับพี่ฟ้า
There's nothing fake about it.
เลียวจะไม่รู้จะเลียว
It's real.
มันเลียวจะไม่รู้จะเลียวยังไงล่ะงอนกันทุกคนก็เห็นโกรธกันทุกคนก็รู้ก็ดูออกถ้าเป็นคู่อื่นเขาโกรธกันเขาอาจจะแอบแไว้ก็ได้เข้าใจปะ
We've seen them mad, we've seen them sulking.
ว่าโกรธกันงอนกันอะไรเงี้ยของเราก็คือโกรธก็คือโกรธงอนก็คืองอน
You said to hell with it.
ฟิลนั้นจริงๆแล้วก็มานั่งถามเราก็ไม่เคยบอกใครนะ
And we've never said to anyone that we're girlfriends. We've never said, hey, we're
ว่าเราอะเป็นแฟนกันเราไม่เคยบอกใครนะว่าเราแบบว่าเอ้ยตอนนี้เราเป็นตั้งแต่ต้นมา
She didn't continue that sentence.
ไม่เคยบอกแล้วทำไมถึงคิดว่าเรามาหลอกลวง
We've never said that. We've never said that. So why would some people freaking think that we were trying to fool them? Baby, it's not that we think. No, screw it. We do think that you're trying to fool us. Here's why. Because you're fooling yourselves. You're fooling yourselves. You may have never said that she's your girlfriend, but you also don't have to say it. If it walks like a girlfriend, okay, acts like a girlfriend, bites you and kisses you and throws their arms and legs around you like they're your girlfriend, after a certain point, they're your girlfriend. It doesn't matter whether you say it or you don't say it. So when you do everything that girlfriends would do and then you turn around and then you try and make it like, oh, because we haven't used the word, we're not the thing. That's crazy to us. We don't get that. Okay? If you're acting as good as girlfriends, then it's sort of like, otherwise, why act that way? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not girlfriends, don't want to be girlfriends, why act like girlfriends?
ในเมื่อแฮชแท็กเนี้ยหรือว่าการที่อยู่ด้วยกันอิงฟ้าชาร์ลอตอยู่ด้วยกันอะมันคือโมเมนต์ที่คนที่มาติดตามแฟนคลับอิงลอตมีความสุขไม่ใช่หรอมีความสุขในการที่จะเห็นเราได้อยู่ในโมเมนต์น่ารักซึ่งก็หาดูได้ยากมากก่อนหน้านี้
Yeah, we're happy to see the moments.
รู้สึกว่าอาจจะด้วยงาน
But lately, maybe because of our work and after coming back from the US, we have talked a lot more frequently, right? You grew closer.
แล้วก็คุยกันมากขึ้นตั้งแต่ไปต่างประเทศกับไปอเมริกากลับมาเนี่ยได้คุยกันมากขึ้นมันทำให้เขาเรียกว่าความสนิทให้มองเป็น
You see, you say stuff like this and it makes us want to This is why people think you're trying to fool them. That made us get closer, US and working closer and all of that. You can look at us as sisters getting closer. We got to talk to each other more. This is on 6th July. You have the audacity to say this after Call Me B. Wasn't that on 24th June? There was nothing sisterly about that. You were straight freaking flirting. Stop it, Fa. Stop it. Stop it. Miss Grandhouse. Shark can't sleep unless you're there. She won't have breakfast unless it's next to you. Called her to rock. Da 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 da. Biting you, holding out the gum for you to take straight from her mouth. You can look at us as sisters getting closer. No, I can't. The concert where you smacked her ass. Bro, what are you saying?
พี่น้องก็ได้พี่น้องมาสนิทกันมากขึ้นมีอะไรเราคุยกันมากขึ้นเราปรึกษากันมากขึ้นหรือว่าเราอาจจะแบบบางทีไปไหนมาไหนก็ไม่จำเป็นต้องมานั่งถ่ายลง
Sometimes we hang out, but we don't need to put everything out there. Sure. So there are times when you're together that we don't get to see. Of course.
บางทีไปไหนมาไหนก็ไม่จำเป็นต้องมานั่งถ่ายลงอะบางคนก็รู้สึกว่าสนิทกันยังไงเฉพาะเวลาที่อยู่เขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะออกงานด้วยนะจริงๆอะหลังบ้านเราแค่เราไม่ได้มานั่งโพสหรือมานั่งแคปให้ทุกคน
So they keep in touch off camera.
เราไม่ได้มานั่งแคปหรือว่า
They keep in touch off camera.
ต้องมานั่งโพสสตอรี่ให้ดูอะไรอย่างเงี้ยบางทีก็
Yeah, they don't need to prove that.
เข้าใจไหมไม่รู้จะพูดยังไง
I get you. I understand.
คนมันไม่เข้าใจบางคนมันก็ไม่เข้าใจแล้วก็ทุกดราม่านะเท่าที่ทราบมาอะไรเงี้ยไม่ว่าใครจะไปคุยกับใครไม่ว่าใครจะไปคบกับใครอ่ะสำหรับพี่ฟ้ามองว่าบางทีอ่ะมันอยู่ที่ตัวเรานะเว้ยบางทีเราอ่ะเหมือนเราอยากรู้ทุกเรื่องอ่ะเราแบบบางทีทุกคนอ่ะมี
Everybody has their own privacy.
มีสิทธิ์ที่จะได้ใช้ชีวิตที่จะได้เรียนรู้คนหรือ
They have the right to live their lives or to learn about other people. They have the right to be or do whatever they want.
ได้ศึกษาคนทุกคนมีสิทธิ์ที่จะเป็นไปในสิ่งที่เราอยากจะทำเราอ่ะไม่ใช่เจ้าของชีวิตใครเลย
We don't own anyone's life. Yeah.
พ่อแม่ยังบังคับเราไม่ได้ทุกเรื่องเลยหรือเราอ่ะยังบอกพ่อแม่หรือปรึกษาพ่อแม่ไม่ได้ทุกเรื่องเลยบางคน
Not even
นะ
our parents own us. Yeah.
เพราะฉะนั้นมันมีสเปซของกันและกัน
We need to give each other some
พี่
space.
ฟ้าก็ไม่ได้รู้ทุก
Neither I nor Charlotte know every single personal thing about each other. Some things are better to keep to yourself. That's true. Everyone has secrets.
ชาร์ลอตก็ไม่ได้รู้ทุกเรื่องส่วนตัวของพี่ฟ้าในบางครั้งที่เรารู้สึกว่ามันเป็นเรื่องที่เราไม่จำเป็นที่จะต้องบอกใครแต่สำหรับคนที่จะต้องแบบว่าคอยเจาะคอยหาคำตอบคอยหาประเด็นมาตลอดอะไรอย่างเงี้ยพอต้องถามตัวเองว่าบางทีการที่เราไปยุ่งเรื่องชาวบ้านมากๆอ่ะแล้วเรามีความสุขไหมเราแบบจะพูดยังไงวะเป็นปัญหาที่ไม่เคยจบเคยสิ้นที่จะบอกว่าความสบายใจอ่ะมันเป็นแบบนี้เราจะไม่ได้ไปกดดันความสมมติว่าการมีคู่จิ้นของพี่ฟ้านะนี่ก็คือ
first time she's being shipped with someone
ครั้งแรกในชีวิตเหมือนกันคือจากคนธรรมดาคนหนึ่งที่มาอยู่ตรงนี้แล้วเขาบอกว่าเนี่ยโมเมนต์เนี่ยมันคือคู่จิ้นนะมันก็เป็น first เป็นครั้งแรกของพี่ฟ้าเหมือนกันพี่ว่าไม่รู้หรอกว่าต้องทำตัว
This is the first time I'm being shipped with someone. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do or how I'm supposed to act. Facts. I respect that. I understand. It's like if you were there and then there was a person at your workplace who other people thought you had really good chemistry with. And maybe at the time that they were saying this, you weren't even anything. You were just friends. You were just, you liked them as a human being, maybe, but you weren't actually like dating. But everyone around you wanted you to date and they're like, oh my god, I think this person likes you, and oh my god, you're so cute, and it's like, what do I do with this? Well, what do you want from me? What am I supposed to do now? So I understand it can be a bit awkward, a bit strange having a bunch of people rooting for you to have a certain emotional connection with someone, regardless of whether or not you actually like the person, right?
ตัวยังไงจะต้องอยู่แบบเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอ่ะจะต้องเอาใจมากแค่ไหน
How much do I need to do
หรือแบบว่า
fan service to
เพราะเรา
please
เคยอยู่ใน
people?
จุดที่เขาเรียกว่าอะไรอ่ะจะต้องเอาใจ
Do I have to do fan service? Am I supposed to, now that they ship me with this person, am I supposed to do things that make them happy? Am I not? If I'm supposed to do, how much am I supposed to do? Do I do a lot? Do I do a little?
ใจมากแค่ไหนหรือแบ
I
บ
get
ว่า
you.
เพราะเราเคยอยู่ในจุดที่พอเราพูดความจริงคน
We used to be at the point where we were telling the truth and fans couldn't accept it. So I don't know. I guess during one of those periods where they were trying and then they decided to be more like friends, like sisters, like they mentioned in the 4th May Live. And perhaps they were, at that point, they were saying, oh, we're just friends, we're just coworkers, and people were still shipping Englot. That may be what she's referring to, or one of those periods, right?
คนก็ด่ามาจากที่รักแม่งก็เกลียดไปเลยเคยผ่านจุดนั้น
Then it became an issue. From people who loved us, they turned into haters. We have been through that. They turned into haters because what, you weren't doing what they wanted you to do as a ship? That's crap. Look, those people never really loved you. They didn't. Because as much as I enjoy seeing Ingfa and Charlotte, as much fun as it is watching them fall in love and being part of this journey, if today Ingfa decided she wanted to date someone else and Charlotte decided she wanted to date someone else, I would still be here seeing who they were with, wishing them happiness, and like vibing, right? I'm not gonna turn into an Ingfa hater because she isn't doing what I want her to do with anyone, you know? So those people never really liked you, baby.
แล้วพอมาวันนี้พี่ฟ้ารู้สึกว่าความสบายใจ
These days, I feel comfortable talking to Charlotte every time we have a chance to talk. Aww.
ของพี่ฟ้าจะบอกคุยกับน้องทุกครั้งเวลาที่มีโอกาสได้อยู่ด้วยกันเวลาออกไปทำงานต่างจังหวัดอะเราได้นอนด้วยกันเนี่ยก็จะชอบนั่งคุยกับน้องว่าบางทีอะมันไม่ใช่ไม่เห็นนะพูดตรงๆมันก็เห็นแหละ
Fine, you're not finishing your train of thought. She said we will sit and talk about, and then I don't know, you decided not to tell us what you talk about? Okay.
เป็นไปได้ยากที่จะไม่เห็นบางทีไม่เห็นก็มีคนส่งมาอย่างเงี้ยบางทีพี่ฟ้าไม่ได้เห็นเองก็มีคนส่งมา
Right, the trolls.
เชื่อไหมตลอดระยะเวลา1 ปี 3 เดือนที่ผ่านมา
Yes! Oh my god, you guys. So all these troll accounts, right, that keep trying to put Fa and Charlotte with these random ass people off of the basis of some random ass information. And so the people actually send them these troll accounts talking about, oh my god, they say you're with Peachy, they say you're dating Shampoo, they say Char is with one of her 7 boyfriends. Come on.
เราจะเห็นคนเขาเรียกว่าส่งมาตลอดว่าผีฟ้าคุยกับคนนี้ชาคุยกับคนนี้หลอกลวงนี่หว่านู่นนี่นั่นก็เลยเกิดคำถาม
They'd say they were lying to us, this and that. Oh, okay. So you have certain trolls, right, talking about you're with Peachy. Why did you lie to us that you like Charlotte? That kind of bullshit. Or Char's with da-da-da. You were lying about Englot. It's so freaking childish. It's petty, but it's childish, bro. Like, even if at this point they say we're full on freaking dating, I'm gonna marry that girl. And then the next day they wake up and they're like, you know what? Nah, this isn't for us. And they move on. That doesn't mean that they were lying. It doesn't mean that they were deceiving us. People have every right to change their minds. And romantic relationships are never guaranteed. They don't owe you or anyone else to end up together. So you don't have the right to stand there beating your chest, making demands of, why aren't you with Charlotte? Why are you with this other person? You told us that you liked her. Yeah, I may have said that I liked her. Yeah, I may have even said I want to date her. But if I decide not to do it, That's on me, baby. It's none of your business.
ถาม
It's
เลย
not
ว่า
your life.
แล้วมันหลอกลวงตรงไหนวะถึงแม้ว่าโอเคสมมุตินะสมมติว่า
Thank
ถึงแม้
you.
ว่าน้องจะมีคุยกับคน
Even
อื่
if
น
Char
แต่
was
ยังไงวะ
talking
ชี
to
วิตเขา
someone,
อะ
so what?
เนี่ย
It's her life.
เรายังไม่มานั่งกดดันกันเองเลยอะเอาสิไปเรียน
Okay. So there's no pressure. They like each other. But Ingfa's like, yes, go ahead. Learn about other people. Talk to them. You have your right. I like you. You said you like me. Maybe we're even hoping to be something in the future. But we live in a world, you're going to meet new people, talk to them, learn about them. You have every right to experience other things. And if you experience other things and you say you still want to be with me, fantastic. And if you experience other things and you decide you'd rather be with someone else, I understand, right? But honestly, like, this is the most mature position you can take, because short of duct taping someone and throwing them in the trunk of your car, you're not going to be able to stop them from meeting other people, knowing other people. This is just life that she's talking about right now. Of course you have
ไปคุยกับคน
every
อื่นเรา
right
มีสิทธิ์
to
อะ
still
24 28มันยังวัยรุ่นอยู่คือ
experience.
จะอะไรก็จะ
24
ให้
and 28, young
จิ้น
adults.
กันแล้วแต่งงานกันเลยงะ
What, like you guys ship us and want us to get married right away? You see what I'm trying to say? I feel you. I feel you. Although I remember during MGT Fall that you are the one who seemed to be in a hurry to get married, because you were like, you're 28 and you're running out of time and you got to find someone and you tired of being alone. So, I mean, I remember at a certain point you were saying that. But yes, even if Englot say they're girlfriends, they're not going to get married tomorrow. People date for 2-3 years. They get to know each other. And sometimes they date 2-3 years, they break up. Sometimes they date 2-3 years, they meet new people. Sometimes they date 2-3 years, they get married, and they get divorced. There's no guarantee. There's really no guarantee. But they're young, so even if they claim that they're girlfriends today, it's gonna be a minute before
อย่าง
they're
เงี้ย
like
เข้าใจความ
married,
รู้สึกเราปะ
you know?
ก็แล้วยังไงแล้วทำไมต้องมานั่งจับผิดว่า คนนี้จะ
Right. Why are you keeping an eye out for who's talking to who? Why are you trying to catch Charlotte with some other guy or some other girl? Why are you trying to catch Fall with some other guy or some other girl? Why are you trying to look for drama where there's no
ไป
drama?
คุยกับคนนี้
Let
คน
it
นี้จะไปเรียนรู้
go!
คนนี้แล้วยังไงก็ปล่อยไปสิบางทีแบบเข้าใจความรู้สึกว่าไม่รู้อธิบายยังไง
She said, mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business. Okay?
มันคือพื้นที่ความสบายใจแค่นั้นเองวันหนึ่งทุกคนต้องเติบโต
One day we all have to grow and work with other people.
ต้องไปเจองานอีกหลายแบบ
It's funny because this is what 56th July. We're what 26th, 24th July right now. I should know the date, but I don't know. And that's basically what's happening right now, right? We have to grow and work with other people. Shar is doing her new series. Fa is going to start working on her movie. She has her concert. She's doing other projects. So they are growing and they have to work with other people. And it's interesting that as early as 56th July, Fa was addressing this, because I bet that she knew that with Charlotte having a series with this guy, you'd have those troll accounts coming talking about, oh, Charlotte says she likes Fa, but it looks like she has feelings for her new co-star. Oh my God, why is Charlotte, you know?
มันไม่ได้อยู่กันแค่นี้เขามีความฝัน
They're not in a
ของเขา
bubble. She has her own dreams, her own future. I also have my dreams.
เขามีอนาคตของเขาพี่ฟ้าก็มีความฝันของพี่ฟ้าเราไม่สามารถจะจับมือกันไปได้
We can't just keep holding each other's hands forever. Hold on. Wait a minute. When you gave her the Gucci slippers, though, right? During, again, one of the Highway Turtle 2 vids during MGT, Fa gave Shar these Gucci slippers and says, because I hope that we can walk together forever. Fa has said numerous times that she hopes to keep holding Charlotte's hand as they find success together. But I in the context of this live, I understand what she's trying to say. In the context of this live, she's saying that, listen, we're going to grow. We're going to meet people. We're going to have to work with other people. It won't just be an Englot bubble forever. And what that means is sometimes we're going to grow apart before we come together.
พี่ฟ้าจะเฝ้ามองความสำเร็จของเขา
Always be around to see
ต
her
ลอดว่า
success,
เฮ้ยเขาเป็นยังไงบ้างเขา
to
ไป
see
ถึ
how
งไหน
she's
แล้ว
doing,
ทำงานเป็นยังไงอะไรเงี้ย
how she's progressing, how
ก็
she's
ยังอยู่
doing.
ตรงนี้
But
เสมอ
I'll always be right here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I understood what you were saying when you were talking about the fact that everyone has their own life. You have your own things that you know, even the two of you don't know about each other. People shouldn't feel the need to constantly nitpick and try and see who you're with because the future is never guaranteed. You have the freedom to like who you want, even if that's not each other. All of that, I understand, is facts. But what you're saying right now makes it seem like you're letting go of her hand, right? It makes it seem like you're moving away from everything that we've seen with you calling her baby and she calling you baby to say that regardless of what happens, even if we separate, I'll still be right here to support her. But that support her feels like I'll be here to support her as a friend. But you are decidedly more than friends at this point in time. So this feels like a step, like you are taking a step back in the relationship. I don't think it's what you intend, but that's what it sounds like.
มีแต่ความหวังดีล้วนๆไม่เคยคิดอะไรไม่ดี
No, that's
ความ
in
หวังดีล้วน
bold letters.
ๆไม่เคยคิดอะไร
I never wish her anything bad, ever.
ไม่ดี เราไม่ได้อยู่กันแค่นี้อ่ะ เราไม่สามารถอยู่กันได้แค่
I don't think you understand the panic that you're about to cause with these words. She's talking about it's not just the two of us forever. We cannot stick with each other forever. But I thought Englot was forever. So what are you talking about,
แค่
Fa?
นี้หรอกวันหนึ่งต่างคนต้องไปเติบโตอยู่แล้ว
Each of us has to grow up in our own way. Yes. Okay. So, I mean, if you're talking professionally, it can't just be Englot forever. Yes. It won't just be Ink Fresh Charlotte forever. Professionally, you're going to work with other people. You're going to work with other music artists, other movie stars, yes. Professionally, each of us will have to grow up in our own way. Okay. But we care about the privately. Right?
แต่ไม่ได้หมายความว่าเราจะหายจากกันไปนะอิงลอดอะมันไม่ได้เริ่มจากซีรีส์ไงทุกคนเข้าใจปะหรือว่าผลงานการแสดงที่แบบว่าบ้างเลยทุกคนได้มารู้จักเลยอะมันเริ่มมาจากชีวิตจริงล้วนๆเลยแล้วก็เพิ่งจะมามีละครหรือเล่นซีรีส์ด้วยกันทุกคนรู้จักชาร์ลอตทุกคนรู้จักพี่ฟ้า
Yeah, we knew them before they became Englot.
งงปะ
I mean, not really. Am I crazy or is it maybe I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not in the situation, but like it's not that confusing to me. It's true, normally we ship characters like Kansam and Maud. We see two people in a series and then we ship them, right? Okay. That's true. But like, okay, there are two people in real life. We think they have chemistry. We would like to see them together. If you had no feelings for Charlotte, I would understand more how that would be awkward and uncomfortable. But since you like the girl anyways, it's not really that big of a gap, right? Between you being shipped and your current reality. Just that, of course, having the expectations of other people around your relationship, how they expect you to act, what they expect you to do. Those fans who seem to think that if you're not plastered to each other with like freaking super glue every single minute of every single day, it means your relationship is over. So to that extent, I get that is a bit of an imposition. But it's not confusing, is it? It's Charlotte, Inkfa, Charlotte, Englot.
แล้ววันนึงเขาก็ต้องไปร่วมงานกับคนอื่นเราก็ต้องไปร่วมงานกับคนอื่นเราต้องมีอนาคตกันไป
I think Fa was like prepping us.
ธรรมดา
It's a fact of life. Yeah. I'm not heartbroken. You're imagining things. To be honest, I don't know why you'd say that. She doesn't seem very heartbroken to me. If you get the point of what I'm trying to say, you won't be sad, but you'll be conscious. Okay. So she's telling us that she's not trying to say that she and Charlotte aren't together or don't care about each other or won't be together. But she is trying to make us conscious or aware of the fact that there are no guarantees as to their future, and of the fact that at a certain point we might be seeing more and more of Charlotte with other people and P-Fall with other people, simply because in terms of their career, they have to grow and work with other people, and that we should prepare ourselves for a future where it's not always, the focus isn't always on Englot, because sometimes the focus being on Ingfa means that the focus has to be with Fa and whoever she's working with, and the focus being on Charlotte means that the focus has to be on Char and whoever she's working with, right? But either way, they're Englot. So no matter what happens romantically or otherwise, she'll be in Char's life to support her as a friend, as a sister, and vice versa. Then you'll be conscious. There should be consciousness. No, I get it. It's like, just use your head. Just as you are putting these two people together, just be mature about it. A ship has stopped sailing, and then Fa says, who knows? See, this is the kind of things you do that is causing confusion, bro. A ship has stopped sailing. So, okay. Technically, right? Technically, this comment is doing exactly what she just said don't do. She literally just said, the point of this isn't to make you sad. She literally just said that this is just a reality that she's communicating about them having to work with other people. And this person somehow listened to all of this and took from that the Englot ship is no longer sailing. I don't know how you got that. I didn't get that. So Faz, who knows, could just be trolling. It could just be like, okay, think whatever you want.
แกผ่านไป3 ปี 4 ปีเพราะฉะนั้นอาจจะแบบว่าบ้างเป็นแฟนกันก็ได้ใครจะไปรู้อะไรก็ไม่แน่นอนหรอก
But notice that her example, she said that something, who knows, her example wasn't in 3 to 4 years you might see us with other people. Her example was in 3 to 4 years we might be girlfriends, right?
กันก็ได้ใครจะไปรู้อะไรก็ไม่แน่นอนหรอกจริงไม่คาดหวัง
No expectations, no disappointment. I get you, but that's not quite true. Because no matter what you say, even if you try not to have expectations, you will have hopes. So as long as there's hope, there's room for disappointment. So I get you, but like the laissez-faire, approach to life doesn't necessarily always work. It's kind of like this, oh, no strings attached, we're just friends with benefits. Not that I'm saying that that's what Englot is doing, but sort of like, to me, it's the same sort of similar mindset. Like, oh, if I disconnect myself to some extent emotionally, it's not gonna hurt as much. It doesn't work. Can I expect you to be like Nadek Yaya, a Thai shipped couple to real couple? They'd always said they were like a brother and sister.
ขอแบบณเดชน์ยายาพี่ฟ้าไปอ่านมานะรู้ปะณเดชน์ยายากว่าเขาจะตกลงเปิดว่าเขาเป็นแฟนกันนะ5 ปีนะ
It took them 5 years to admit that they were
5
dating.
ปีอะเพื่อความแบบชัวร์เช็คว่าแบบใช่แล้วฉันจะเปิดตัวอะไรเงี้ย ไม่ใช่ว่าแบบว่าบางๆแล้วก็จะเปิดอะไรเงี้ย
It's not like bam, we like each other, let's tell everyone, right? Right. So even if they like each other, they're not about to be just out here with their business. They're gonna take the time to make sure that it's right, to make sure that, you know, they've actually found the person that they want to take next steps with. I get that.
ติดตามณเดชน์ยายาจริงๆคือนานโคตรนะกว่าจะมายอมรับว่าเป็นแฟ
Wow,
น
don't be getting
5
ideas.
ปีอะ
Don't be getting ideas, Wow. I don't like this 5 years that you're mentioning. I don't like it.
นี่เพิ่งปีกับอีก3 เดือน
Oh no, she's counting.
วันนี้แบบเป็นแฟนกันนะ
What if today we said let's
เปิด
date
ตัวเป็นแฟนสรุปพอเรียนรู้กันแบบเป็นแฟนขึ้นมาจริ
and we
ง
get to know each other as a couple
4 เดือนเลิก
and then we broke up within 4
จบละ
months?
แฮชแท็ก
It'd be over for hashtag Englot.
จบละแฮชแท็กอิงลอด
It'd be over. It'd be over for hashtag Englot. Okay, but not for Englot. Just for hashtag Englot. Just for the ship.
โอ้ยแก
But there's nothing to be discouraged about.
จิปเปอร์บอกพอแล้วหยุดเดี๋ยวนี้พี่ป๋า
One day later.
No, but okay, so from everything that she said, she's just trying to say that, number one, she doesn't see why people feel the need to put like a magnifying glass over their eyes and go searching for dirt on her or on Charlotte, trying to see if they're with other people. Because number one, it's none of your business. She said it very nicely, but that's what she said. It's none of your freaking business if they decide to be with other people. And even if they do, they're free to choose to be with other people. There's no bond on them that they're gonna be together forever, which is just facts. It's true. It's just pure truth. That's number one. Number two, at some point, you're going to have them growing apart because they're each trying to build their career. And what that means is that you're going to have Fa working with other people, Charlotte working with other people, getting to know other people, having chemistry with other people, being intimate with other people, right? Whether as friends or as otherwise. You're going to have them exploring and feeling new feelings. And what comes out of that, no one knows. The future isn't a guarantee. Facts. 'Tis true. Right? So she's saying, in as much as you ship us, in as much as you like to see us together, be conscious of the realities of life and of the fact that your ship isn't guaranteed, and of the fact that you might have instances where you're going to see PFA with other people having chemistry, having a good time, Charlotte with other people having chemistry, having a good time. You're going to have instances where they're not together as often as they used to be because they are working separately, growing separately, building Ingfa as a brand name separately, building Charlotte as a name separately, aside from the whole concept of the ship Englot. Okay, nothing that she said has alarmed me so far. I feel like it's just common sense, right? But somehow there are still people panicking that the ship has stopped sailing and I'm getting discouraged. There's no reason to, as far as from what I can tell. Okay, but you can see where Fa's mind is because she gave the example of Nadek Yaya that she has been reading about them and it took them 5 years. So she's basically saying that it's not like she's just going to say, oh, I like Charlotte, and then bam, we're married, because they're both young, 24, 28. There's a lot of life that they have to live, that they have to experience. They need to take time to make sure that it's right. And so, they're going to take that time. Right? Regardless of whether they like each other or not, they're going to take the time before they come and start announcing that they're dating. So don't expect that just because you ship them and just because they like each other and just because they have moments, they're going to be married in like the next 3 months. Because it's not a fairy tale. It's real life. Right? Bet. I understand. And then... So she gave the example of, oh, if we start dating, then in 4 months we're in 4 months we're broken up. Said that'll be the end of hashtag Englot. The ship is gone, right? So it's in your interests as well as in their interests to take as much time as they need, even if it's 5 years, to make sure that they're with the right one. It's basically what she has been saying or what they've been acting out. So that's why you have them physically getting closer, emotionally getting closer, and yet we don't have that. We're dating, we're girlfriends for these reasons that Fa has just put forward. Stop imagining things, you guys. Don't blame other people. It's my personal life. Don't link everything up. It's all messed up. So if I remember, I think that there was a part or a point in time, please let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. There was a point in time where I think Shah was on her Twitter talking about how sad she was, sending sad tweets, talking about she was crying in her car, blah, 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 blah. And I think people assumed that it was because of something Fa said, maybe even the live that we just saw Fa doing. And now Charlotte is here talking about stop imagining things, don't blame other people. Okay. ส่วนตัวเป็นเรื่องส่วนตัวไม่ต้องไปโยงทุกเดือนก่อนโยงกันมั่วไปหมดไปโทษคนนั้นโทษคนนี้อาจจะไม่ใช่อาจจะไม่เกี่ยว Stop being so nosy. That's basically what Fa said. They're both saying mind your damn business. จริงหลายสิ่งหลายอย่าง Yeah. เหนื่อยนะทำงานเหนื่อยแล้วต้องมาเจออะไรอย่างงี้วันนี้ I'm exhausted from work already, then I still have to face nonsense problems. It's tiring, you know. Yeah, I get it. รู้อะไรที่มันมากกว่านั้น exclusive นะรอดูในรายการกินอยู่กับปากอยากอยู่กับคลิปเมาอยู่กับปากอยากอยู่กับคลิปใช่เหรอ Whoa. ฉันเศร้าฉันร้อง Try saying that 3 times really fast. I dare you. ให้ในรู้ว่าเป็นเรื่องส่วนตัว I was sad I was crying in the car because of private matters, personal matters that I can't tell anyone. My love, here's the thing. If you don't want people to be all up in your business about why you're sad and why you're crying in the car, why are you putting it on Twitter? Be sad and cry in the car and call your friends and call your family and call people who you can actually bring into that situation and tell them about it. But the moment you put it on Twitter, you really can't do that and then blame people for wanting to know more or being in your business, because the moment you put it out there, it's everybody's business now. So why are you sending tweets if you don't want people to care? Private is private. Then why are you tweeting about it? If it's private and it's private, let it be private. Don't be nosy about other people's private stuff. And why are you telling me about it? Y'all need to get off social media. Just stop with the Twitter and the IG and the TikTok, and then for like a month, 3 months to a year, just stop. It'll make your life so much simpler. รู้เรื่องส่วนตัวคืออะไรส่วนตัวคือส่วนตัวเข้าใจไหมเรื่องไม่ส่วนตัวเท่าที่อยากให้รู้ก็พอ Just accept whatever was shared with you. That should be enough. Doesn't really work that way, my love. You're saying that, okay, so we should have just accepted that you were sad and you were crying in the car. Okay. And we shouldn't ask ourselves why or who caused it or who's responsible. That's not the way humanity works. Nah. If you don't want people all up in your business, don't put your business out there. Simple. ตอนนี้คือง่ายๆถ้าพูดแบบไม่ใช่ทุเรียนถ้าพูดแบบทั่วไปแบบเข้าใจง่ายชอบ I like her. I want to make a move on that. อยากลอง I want to try it, but there are some limitations. แต่มีขีดจำกัดในเรื่องของ1 The future. 2 We feel that there's a lot of things that we both need time to adjust to. 2ความรู้สึกที่หลายอย่างเวลาต้องปรับเข้าใจไหมไม่ใช่ว่ามันคือความรู้สึก It's not just the feelings, but there are so many factors. แต่มันมีหลายสิ่งหลายปัจจัยมาก I mean, that's fair. When you're talking about being in a relationship with someone, it's not just about whether or not I love you or I care about you. It's also I mean, what are our religious beliefs? How do we want to raise our children? Do we take them to church? Do we not take them to church? How do we punish them? Do we not punish them? Who's doing what chores in the house? Are you a night owl? Are you an early morning sleeper? Like there are a lot of things that you have to talk about with this person and discuss and make sure you're on the same wavelength before realistically you can start a life with someone. Facts, right?
เพราะฉะนั้นมันก็จะอยู่กันแบบนี้ไปเรื่อยๆจนกว่า
Therefore, we're gonna continue being like this, undefined, specified, Englot, until the right time comes and we feel like it's time. Something like that. Time will tell, I hope that's clear. Yeah, I understand.
เวลามันจะถึงบอกว่าเราควรที่จะแบบถึงเวลาแล้วไหมอะไรอย่างนี้มันจะบอกเองเข้าใจไหม
Yeah. So basically, they're gonna be unofficially together until the time comes when they can be officially together. I feel like I now that I'm watching this, I understand it. It feels simple to me. I get it.
เคลียร์อีกรอบไหมชอบจริงรู้ใจตัวเองแล้วว่าชอบจริง
I don't think you needed to repeat this.
จีบแล้วแต่
Oh, you already made a move. But there are many factors from both sides. So far side, her side, that keep us from having what we want right now. And I wonder if it's partially the new series that Shar is doing. A friend of mine made the point that it could also be that, because they're going to need to sort of publicize Shar with this other guy, they might want a bit of distance from the brand Englot so that people who are watching their show also have a chance to ship Shar with someone else, right? Which feeds into publicity, makes money for them as well, And on Inkfa's side, I don't know, Inkfa's movie, and then Inkfa's prior contracts, don't know what that looks like. So yeah, I can see there being different factors, okay? Factors that they have to consider, which might mean that now is not the best time to officially announce that they're together.
สมหวังได้ในตรงนี้ของทั้งสองคนไม่ใช่ว่าเขาไม่รู้สึกดีนะของหนู
It's not that she doesn't feel good,
แต่ว่า
but there are many things that are just not possible.
เราก็จะอยู่ในความรู้สึกแบบ
Therefore, we will stay having good feelings towards each other like this. Just like how PFA said. Okay, so you watch Fast Live. You heard that. All right. Okay. So this is what Fa was saying.
ก็เลยยินดีกับความสำเร็จของเรา3-4 ปีอาจจะเป็นแฟนกันก็ได้ก็ไม่รู้
In the next 3-4 years, we might become girlfriends. We don't know. Okay.
ตอนนี้ขอให้เติบโตกันไปในสถานะเส้นทางที่มันแบบต่างคนต่างวันไว้ดีกว่าอะไรเงี้ยยอมรับว่าชอบจริงและเป็นผู้หญิงคนเดียวที่จะชอบเพราะว่าต่อให้ผู้หญิงมาจีบก็ไม่ชอบ
If there are any other women who approach me, I won't like them. I only like this person.
คนที่เราหวังดีที่สุด
Right now, I see her as someone whom I only have best wishes for. Okay?
เขาก็รู้นะว่าเราชอบเราก็
She already knows I like her. I already confessed to her.
ก็เลย
I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. So it's better to adjust it to where we feel comfortable with each other.
ไม่ใช่คู่จิ้นแล้ว
We're not an imagined couple anymore because my freaking feelings for her are real.
รู้สึกจริงตอนแรกเราก็ไม่ได้คิดหรอกว่าเรา
Bro, why are you still talking about this? I get you. Okay? I hear you, bro. What are you trying to let me know?
จะชอบผู้หญิงจนกระทั่งมันแบบเขาบอกว่าเราก็ไม่ต้องมองเขาเป็นผู้หญิงสิอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเราก็เลยแบบว่าก็จริงว่ะก็ชอบ
Okay.
แต่แค่ขอเวลา
Okay, you both need time. We shouldn't put pressure.
ไปนู่นนี่นั่นอยากไปแบบ
Don't be nitpicky and wonder why I can't be right now, or this or that. Why is P-Char sad? It must be because of PFA. Don't blame anyone. I'm sad because of my own feelings, and I'm sad because of my personal stuff. Okay? Aight.
อย่าไปโทษใครทั้งนั้นฉันเศร้าเพราะความรู้สึกของฉันเองและฉันเศร้าเพราะเรื่องส่วนตัวของฉันเองเนาะเห็นไหมแต่ถ้าอยู่ดีฉันจะแบบว่าไปเจอ
And if one day I meet someone or she meets someone, so what? It's her life?
จะไปเจอใครเขาจะไปเจอใครแล้วยังไงก็ชีวิตเขาอยู่ดีอย่างน้อยเราก็บอกความรู้สึกกับเราตอนนี้แล้วก็ชัดเจนความรู้สึกของเราตอน
At least I told her how I feel right now, and I'm very clear about my feelings. I'm not lying about it. So there's that.
เราไม่ได้โกหกแค่นั้นแหละแล้วฉันเป็นคนจริง
I told you I'm a realist.
พี่ฟ้าเขารัก
Pipa, she loves me. She does.
เขารัก
I mean, yeah, she says she does.
เราคุยกันนะเขารักนะคะแต่ว่าณตอน
We talked about this, and she says she does love me. Honestly, you know what? Picturing Englot just having these like quiet, intimate conversations where Fa is like, "I love you so much," and Shar is like, "I have feelings for you." It's so romantic to me. Like just the idea of the two of them sitting and talking fills me with so much joy. I get it's none of our business, so obviously we're not gonna see those conversations. But the fact that they're happening makes me happy. Okay, she said she loves me, but for now, but for now, it can't be a love like lovers. I hate you two so much. I swear. Yo. Why do you always backtrack? Why do you always backtrack? It's like one step forward, two steps back with you every single time. We talked about this and she says she loves me, but for now it can't be a love like lovers. And again, I'm like, you guys, you can't switch off emotions like that. It doesn't work that way. If you have fallen or have romantic feelings for someone, it's not just about sitting down and you're like, I love you, but I can't love you like a lover right now. I'm just gonna love you like a sister and a friend instead. It doesn't, you don't just get to decide, you know, which aspect of that love you're gonna feel. You can say we can't be out publicly as lovers. Yes. Right? You can control the status of your relationship. But how you love someone? She says she does love me. According to everything I've seen, that's a romantic kind of love. Right? Like she loves Charlotte, but it also seems like Fa is in love with Charlotte. Char loves Fa, but Char also seems like she's in love with Fa. But for now, it can't be a love like lovers. So she loves you, you love her, but you can't be publicly romantically involved just yet. So you're gonna go back to sisters and friends. We still can't progress our love into that kind of a relationship. Okay. So you love her, she loves you, but you just can't be lovers in public yet. Your relationship can't be that status in public yet. So it's gonna be you here having feelings for her having feelings for you, but you're not gonna claim each other as girlfriends yet.
ได้ในเรื่องของความสัมพันธ์ความรู้สึกเนี่ยขอให้เป็นของคนสองคนนะคะแต่ในสถานะหนูตามนั้นเนาะ
Okay, so please let it be between the two of us. As for my status, I've already said it. She says she's single. Technically. Wow. Ah. Ah. They're annoying, bro. They're so annoying. Because I feel like it's confusing. Now it's confusing because we're minding our own business, just living our lives. And then we have the kiss of 22nd June. And that's not a friendly kiss or a sisterly kiss. That's a romantic kiss. That's a lover's kiss. Then we have Call Me B and flirting and rings and da 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 da, also like lovers. And then, we have, I think they went to the concert. I've forgotten exactly what date that was, but I think, was it before this live? They went to their 1 year or 3 month, I think, anniversary concert or so. And Fa's hand was in places where her hand had no business being as a sister or a friend. So it's confusing because you act like lovers and then you tell us that you can't be lovers, but it's like you're already the thing that you're saying you cannot be. So what are you talking about? But if you're talking about formally, officially not being able to be lovers yet because there are things on both sides that you need to consider and give time to, but you both know that you have feelings for each other. But until those things get resolved, you have to take your time in public and be slow. I'm like, okay, I get that. Whatever. Whatever. Whichever way the thing goes, I'm down. I just want you two to be happy. So if you're happy, I'm it's okay. I feel like the adjustments that you want to make to your lifestyles, how are you supposed to make that adjustment unless you're spending time together, unless you are talking, unless you are acting as girlfriends to see what needs to be adjusted before you take it to the next level? So, I mean, if you're relating with someone as a friend, will issues come up that would come up like if they were your girlfriend, like how they react when you talk to other women, or what they need from you in terms of like emotional support as a girlfriend and so on and so forth. If you are just saying you're friends, do all those things get addressed? To me, if you're talking about seriously taking the relationship to the next level, whether you do it in front of the cameras or behind the scenes, you do have to be relating to some extent, on a more intimate level to see or identify the issues that you need to work on to advance your relationship. Okay. So I don't know. We were getting closer and closer and closer. We had, the 22nd June kiss, the Call Me Be Live, the Manila Fan Me. Charlotte said the percentage of them being together is 100%. We had like a whole bunch of moments that seemed like them being girlfriends was um immediate. Like even in Char's Twitter space, that message that she sent that I'm about to get a girlfriend soon, right? That she asked her friend to later delete. It seemed like they both expected to be able to come out and say we're girlfriends. And then for whatever reason, whether it's that Char signed the series deal or they forgot about certain contracts or the impact of certain contracts and somebody brought that to their attention later, I don't know. It seemed like this distancing sort of came almost out of the blue, right? Because it did feel like they were moving towards being girlfriends. And then something came and sort of knocked them off that path, right? But if there's anything they've made clear, it's that their feelings for each other are real, right? So we give it time, and then in 3-4 years, if Fa has her way, 5, 6, 7, we see what's up with them, right? So hey, tell me what you thought about this live. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that YouTube can alert you every time I come up with a new video. And without much ado, I'm going to see y'all.